Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to Sweetnotes, performing If I Ever Fall in Love Again, originally by Kenny Rogers and Anne Murray. Let's commence.
The next song. You know you're everything that I've been looking for. And I look into your eyes, I couldn't ask for more.
Look into your eyes and I couldn't ask for more. I can't ask for more, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sweetnotes, BJ and Charlotte Buckton. Awesome duo, awesome group, awesome musicians, awesome singers, awesome performers, ladies and gentlemen. They're so awesome every time I watch them on stage, performing, entertaining the people, ladies and gentlemen. They are entertainers. And here they are giving us If I Ever Fall in Love Again by that legend himself, Kenny Rogers, along with Anne Murray. I'm not sure if I know the song, ladies and gentlemen. The vibe feels familiar to me, but I'm not 100% sure that I do know this track. As we go along, usually what happens is bing, a bell, a light goes off in my mind, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one, but sometimes I don't. Let's see how it goes. The Bucktongs on stage starting us off wonderfully already. BJ with that vocal line starting us off, getting us into the track. Charlotte here, she's going to join him soon. Awesome stuff from the Sweetnotes, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm expecting. Let's keep going.
So it's only fair to lay it on the line. Hold on, I'm gonna need a little time. Everybody say, so if I ever fall in love again, sometimes when this broken heart can mend, I know it's gonna be with you. You're the one to pull me through, though I don't know how. If I ever fall in love again.
Yeah. My ladies and gentlemen, it's just awesome stuff. Sweetnotes, they're such an entertaining couple, ladies and gentlemen. They've got this music thing mastered, and they're just out here calmly giving us wonderful performances. Great vocals by both of them, ladies and gentlemen, in this duet. It just sounds so fantastic. And it's taking us back to the old school days. It's so charming. And that's what they do so wonderfully. They take old school music and they bring it into the modern day. And they give it that charming Sweetnotes twist. I enjoy it every single time they perform, ladies and gentlemen. I'm singing along because, the lyrics are huge on the screen here. That's why I'm singing along. It still doesn't mean that I remember or know the song. But it's a great song. It's working wonderfully here. Sweetnotes, they're making it work.
Thank you for requesting. Scared, I guess I'm scared to fly. It's such a long way down, and yet, if you just trust in me, I'm sure I'd come around.
And I know when you hurt, it's hard to let someone inside.
Oh,
In your arms I feel I'm ready now to try. One more time, on. If I ever fall in love again,
sometimes when this broken heart can mend,
oh, no, it's gonna be with
it's
you.
gonna be
You're
with
the one
you.
to pull me through, though I don't know when. If I ever fall in love again,
Be a fool to ever let you go. You're the best thing in my life. When I know I gotta take it slow.
awesome bit of singing there by the Buckton couple there, BJ and Charlotte, both deciding to casually show us what they can do vocally as well by holding on to that note and just singing wonderfully, ladies and gentlemen. The vibe on this track is just so enjoyable. The sweet notes, every single time they perform, ladies and gentlemen, so wonderfully capable and enjoyable, entertaining, laid back stuff. It's just wonderful entertainment brought to us from way back and just, given to us so wonderfully capably by this awesome couple. Great job team, great job Bucktongs.
Though I don't know when, if I ever fall in love again, if I ever fall in love again.
Thank you again for requesting.
Thank you so much.
If I Ever Fall in Love Again is a song written by Steve Dorff and Gloria Stleroff and performed by Anne Murray and Kenny Rogers as a duet in 1989. The song was featured on Murray's compilation album Greatest Hits Volume 2 and Rogers' studio album Something Inside So Strong. Once again, I'm impressed by Sweetnotes, ladies and gentlemen. If ever there's any doubts about what this duo can do, erase those doubts, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to entertain you every single time. And they stepped up once again with their wonderful rendition of this late 80s classic country pop track by Kenny Rogers and Anne Murray. That vibe was just wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. It was just, there was something, personal about it, emotional about it, something just wonderfully memorable about it. It just takes you to another time and another place. It takes you to, an old school vibe that is just timeless for yours truly. It's just the kind of music that can be right at home at any point in the history of humanity, is what I'm saying. You can listen to this 50 years from now and it's also going to be just as awesome. Wonderfully performed by Sweetnotes. Great lyrics there, great feeling, great vibe brought across by the couple there. They performed it wonderfully, ladies and gentlemen. They are consummate professionals. They are entertainers and they gave us a wonderful version of the track here. They sing awesomely. They interact awesomely. They just absolutely make us enjoy the music because they're so wonderful at performing the music, ladies and gentlemen. The Buckton couple showing us once again how fantastic they are. That was yet another marvelous performance. Sweetnotes always keep the good times rolling. That was a lovely performance.